these kids are representative of just what Abner Mikva was looking for, which is to ignite in young people a focus on policy and politics, something that I've been doing for a long, long time. My mother got me engaged at a very young age. I went to work on Capitol Hill. I studied political science. You know, I was engaged in policy making and in politics at an early age, and just like these kids, but I didn't have a program like the Mikva Challenge to guide me through.
One of the main issues that I'm interested in is correcting the financial status of this state, which is a disaster. I have nothing to do with the establishment of this state, the Democratic establishment. Some of these people I've never met. So if you're happy with the establishment in this state, Mr. Madigan and all the others, don't vote for me. There's 3 or 4 other candidates running for governor who have very close associations with Mr. Madigan, and I do not.
What are we going to do about the state's financial condition and the backlog of nearly $9 billion of unpaid bills? And I am the one candidate that has stepped up to say that within the first 90 days of my administration, I hope that all those bills can be paid, and I would request a bond bill to bond those bills, because it's the right thing for the state to do, is to pay their bills.
To be part of the Springfield elite, to be a part of that system and to promise change, I just don't think it's possible. People could take a chance, but I'll tell you the greatest predictor of future behavior is past performance. And if you look at our past, only one person hasn't been part of this system for their entire professional life. And I'm sorry, it's time for change, real change in Illinois.
We need a middle-class progressive to be governor of Illinois. We've had enough of inexperienced, wealthy business people buying their way into office. There's 2 folks in this race trying to do that, J.B. Pritzker with $56 million, and now Chris Kennedy with $1.25 million. How about a middle-class governor? How about someone with a progressive record to stand on?
And to meet with the students from the Mikva Challenge program. I'm a product of Chicago Public Schools. Myself and my running mate, we have a 2020 plan which represents a perfect vision to move the state of Illinois forward. And we're currently at 18% in the polls. That number's not being out there, but we conducted an internal poll. We're at 18% in the polls. Most people know it, so we're running and we're right here in the middle of the race, and I'm just here to answer questions right now if anybody has any.